はいどうもこんばんは、しばかずです。8時になりましたので、本日はバルダーズゲート3の続きから配信を始めていこうと思います。前回までの配信動画とは気になる方は概要欄内の URL をご参照くださいということで、第3章に入ったんで、今滝渡りだったかなところで場所にいるんで、ちょっと今回は仮想地域っていうところを目指してねやっていこうと思います。まず滝渡り周辺のクエスト受注とか攻略しながら、仮想地域目指していこうと思います。ということで早速始めていきます。よろしくお願いします。気軽にコメント、雑談等大歓迎です。はい。あと気になる音量とか、気になることがあったら言ってください。調整します。はい。ということでやっていきます。よろしくお願いします。ちょっと状況確認したからね、多分あそこだよね、ラファエルにあってだよね、多分こういなくなってるからそうだよね、やっぱりね。この辺のオルフェイス解放とかこの辺進めたんだよね。キスラクピストルなんとかとかねやったんだよね。ということでちょっと殺人事件とかその辺もやっていかなきゃいけないからやっていくか。
Hey, you paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
あ、こいつか。ちょっと聞いてみるか。
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. Raphael's latest client. Savior of the city, he says.
失礼。あら、お前は何も町の平安でお前の言う通りであってほしい。選択が誤ったと思う。ラファエルの最初の町の救い手なんでしょう。お前は何者？
Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's
こいつ作ってくれたやつか、あのゴブリンの野地で。
You've made his century, you know. You're going to save us, Baldur's Gate, everyone, he says.
町の平安ってお前の言う通りであってほしい。
The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong.
仕事熱心ね、本当にラファエルのために働くの好きなの？具体的にどんな仕事をしてる？
When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure.
警備は厳しいでしょうね。
As a noose, doesn't stop people from testing it though. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
お前は地獄の秘密を売って小銭を稼ごうと思ったことないの？ゴータ氏は地獄の関係者助けを借りたいんでしょう。誰か心当たりは？この辺にしとくか。有利。ああ、有利の方がいいよな。有利の方がいいな。で、導き。行くか。はい。よし、来たい。はい。強いんだな。
Yeah, a diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. I almost wish he'd asked me. I'd have told him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine and wiped that smug little grin off his face. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
しいぞ。更新されたね、なんかね。取引を避ける。これらと話し希望の館に向かう方法を知ったバルダーズゲートのどこかに入る方を知っている 悪魔主義者がいるなんか間違ってない？悪魔主義者が有料だってなってなんか間違ってないこれいるようだでしょ。なんか間違ってるよねそれね。
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
いいよ、ここいいじゃん。とりあえずそしたらちょっと待って、ちょっとね、そしたら一回そしたらですよ、レイゼル置いてって、あれ
I'm listening.
ピザ近い行った向こうで私たち待っている。
Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. When we next enter the astral prism, we will break Orpheus free. With the Prince of the Comet at our sides, we can end the grand design and restore the throne to Gith's heir. To the Undercity, Voss deserves to know the hammer is ours. It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make
なんか
us
鼻血出てんな。
but less. There will
レイゼル
be
鼻血出て
ice
るぞ。
where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
今のところにかつて私たちの魂があったところが興味になる。これはそんなものじゃない。レイゼルアストラルに触れた妖精の力を生きるお前の敵になる。それはいいよ、いいよ。いい、お前が使う必要
I
ない。
know, and I won't. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
で、これじゃなくて、どこだっけ？あれどこ行った？俺とこっち、ここにいるのか？いないな。あれ？あ、いたいたいた。
Yes.
行くぞ、アスタリオン。
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
狙うどうやって奴を守られていたはずよ。
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
パーティーに加わってほしい。一緒に来てくれる？
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
ちょっとね、そういえばアスタリオンのクラスを交換したいんだよ。ちょっと交換していいかな。どこだろう。ちょっとアスタリオンの能力を変えるわ。シナビで確か変えれたんす。
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. The girl has left to hew her own path. She left behind a letter, as thou doth know. Hast thou other business?
いや、ちょっと君に能力変えてくれよ。
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company. Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal, and thus fate. Dost thou require a new ally?
クラスを変更したい。
As thou desire.
どうしよっか。レンジャーにしたいんかな。あ、レンジャー選べないかな。いや、選べるよな。レンジャーにしたいよな。パラディンではない、ローグ。レンジャーでいくわ。レンジャー。はい、決定。いや、レンジャー騎士じゃないかな。あれ、重装防具もつけれるようになるのか。操作に習熟する、絡みつく打撃、遠隔が近接で攻撃したり、クリーチャーセービングスローが不利になる。レンジャー騎士いいんじゃないかな。防具習熟だけど、聖なるですね。レンジャー騎士。調教師。手先。これでいいと思うんだけど。筋力高い方がいいよね。俊敏さ、判断力。これ12にして、これにしていいんじゃない？筋力上げたいな。逆にここ筋力にすればいいんじゃない？筋力にして16。判断力高いな。まあいいか、こんな感じでいいんじゃないかな。判断力別に。いいか。はい。隠密プラス6。操作とかダメだ。マイナスだ。魔法学。まあいいや、別にこの辺は。生存動物界。スタリオン決定でいいな。よしよしよし。これでレンジャーに変更になったというわけで、とりあえずじゃあ行くか。はいはい。よし、OK。じゃあお、これなんだ。魚か。ちょっと見るか。いらねえ。いらねえ。いらねえな。あれ、ここあれか？ちょっと待てよ。なんかありそうだな。ちょっと上先行くか。ちょっと待って、上だな。怒られっかな。怒られはしないだろうけど。
Soon we'll feel the sun on our
あ、いいんだな、ここで。
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
一切信用できない。
Aye, I'll second that. It's alright, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
こいつ邪魔なんだよな。ちょっといろいろやりたいんだけど、本当は。あ、いや、ちょっとこれ、ちょっとアスタリオンのイベントに関係あるから。
We should go. I do not want to face the master if we're late for his black mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the master. No more needed.
It's not for the master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion? It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
儀式について教えて何を知っている？
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
死んじゃう。アスタリオンやめて。導き来て、導きが来ない。よし、来て。石か。失礼。
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The master is preparing the black mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
こんばんは。
お、ペンペンさんこんばんは。ありがとうございます。殺さずにいてくれてよかった。カザラに報告されそうだ。登録処分。
You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
あの6人のスポーンたちはお前の仲間を彼らを犠牲にする覚悟があるの。干渉しなければカザドールもお前を見つけられなければ儀式を完遂できない。我々のもの、お前のもの間違いでしょ。時々エルダーブレインよりお前の方が怖くなる。はい、ではやろう。2のスポーンたち7つのカザドールが持っている。それは人たちがあの力を我々もしなければならない。あの6人のスポーンたちはお前の仲間を彼らを犠牲する覚悟があるの。
Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this.
私たちはチームを私がついているワンだったらどうする。確信はもう一個人の手に入った儀式の宮殿の誓いを。
I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
よしと、で、多分ここの辺の荷物をね、探索しなきゃいけないんだよね。なんかアスタリオンすごいことになってない？なんかなってる。友情がついてるからか。
Just keep your hands to yourself. 見
られてんのか見るんじゃねえよ。待って、ゲイルさ。ゲイルなんか使える？睡眠系なかったっけ？やつ邪魔なんだよな、あの男な。かといって傷つけちゃうとまずいから、あ、もういた。よしよし。
At least things have stayed interesting. Don't give me trouble now.
Real.
マジ見てっからな。
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
いや、見ないでよ、そんな。いや、H に置く。これ以上警告をしないって言われてる。もちろんここも開いたら怒られるんだろうな。見てんじゃねえよ、ほんと。見てんじゃないよ、ちょっと待ってね。この辺。いや、H に送っとこう。さ、なんか技変えられなかったっけ？
Lost in thought.
ちょっと待っちゃった。軍用武器じゃないじゃん。リアクション特徴。 まあ、とりあえずちょっと待ってね。そしたら、アスタリオンはとりあえず、このものを全部いいかな。アスタリオンの500目はまずここはいいとして、
You again. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I get it sounds.
でそしたらジャヘイラ連れてくわ、ちょっと。
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
As you wish.
そしたら、行こうか。待って、結構されてんの。青白騎士エルフか。うん。とりあえず場所わかるんだ。で、これ、カザドールのシールでに行く。うん。とりあえず、そういえばFF7 リバースの体験版配信されましたよね。早速やっちゃったので面白かったけど、みんなやりました？ここに秘密の部屋があるんですわな。その前にちょっといろいろ探索してたね。
What's inside?
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting.
いや、入れないんだけど。なんで入れてんだよ。入れねえ、なんか。なんでだ。
自分はファイナルファンタジー7の体験版はこれからやります。
あ、これからか。ペンペンさん。面白いからぜひやって。なんか反応しないんだけど、なんで？
This ought to be good.
おーい、開けないぞ。おかしいだろ、これ。ちょっと攻撃するか。ぶっ壊すか、攻撃してしょうがない。あ、入れた。攻撃したら入れたわ。よしと、とりあえず、この辺のもの。うん、これが証拠だ。仮想地域だな、みんな。
List of names. Father Lorgan's on here. Crossed off. A target list, perhaps.
操作みたいに出たな。
Blood near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. Notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
うん、フィオンは死んでんだよね。
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
The blood you noticed earlier still remains.
これでとりあえずだね。恐ろしいピンってなんだ恐ろしいピン何個かある。 ゴールドドワーフ、これってあれじゃないの？殺したやつじゃないの？ヒヨン。あ、ちょっと聞いてみ、あれできるかな、死者のあれ。あ、聞けそうじゃない？
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
なぜ死んだの？
Murdered by my son.
息子に殺された？
Filial betrayal, is it? A tale as old as the gods themselves.
息子とは誰？なぜ息子に殺されたの？
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why?
息子の秘密、ここは何？あ、死んだ時は何をしてるの？息子はどこにいる？息子は息子の秘密？
Killed folk. Slowly. He liked it.
ああ、息子はどこにいるにしてればよかったかな。息子の次の標的は誰だ？
Ill-mater temple. Didn't see exactly who.
The spell's
ああ、
power
ダメか。
wanes. You can ask no more questions.
ここまでか。よし、それなりにだけ情報を得れたな。それと、ちょっと待って。いろいろ更新されたから。オーリー、ベハルの陣を探して、ベハルの陣と目標リスト見つけた。さっきのやつだね、リストの。殺人を調べる。捜査官に見せる。殺人によるベハルの陣と殺人法廷に入れるようにする。OK。開始。発見者バレリア捜査官に報告する。厳格な諸費用。シャレスの方へでマムゼル・アミラのところに戻る。なるほどね。はい。じゃあ、とりあえず、ここはとりあえず攻略ってどこかな？よし、OK。とりあえず、そしたら、ここからはもう出ていいよね。全部手に入れたよね。これ開けたっけ？開けてない、これは？この辺も焼いちゃう。重くなっちゃってるね。この辺ちょっと物が多いな。スカーレットレザーアーマー。12だしな。よしか。よし、じゃあ出ようか。じゃあ下に行きましてかな。ここから行けるんだか、行けないよね。
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions. Dar was right, this was a stupid idea.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
それでかけミュランから歩いてきたと思う。なのに街の中に入ることすらできないんだから、俺たちは冒険者だけど、どうして入れてないの？
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. couldn't really make head
ゴ
nor
ー
tail.
タッシュのやつだよね多分ね。うん。よしと、そしたらこのなんか
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
ヒヨに息子がいたで会ったことは？誰と間違えた？
The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
ヒヨには息子がいたそうで会ったことは？
Dolor. Weird fella. He'd come and go, quiet as a bug's breath. Never here when his mum needed him. Always here when she didn't.
ヒヨンゴールドグライについて知ってることは？
Fionn, one of Mamselle's girls, laughs like a star's twinkle. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting.
ヒヨンは行方らしい変だと思わない？
Missing? I hadn't thought her missing, just not here. Or elsewhere. Oh. I suppose that's like missing, but with extra words. You don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's too horrible to imagine.
殺人犯を探している赤い服を着たドワーフでちょうどお前のような。
How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf.
ハーフリングなのね。ドワーフじゃないと。
Frago's Flophouse.
怒らしちゃったよ。
Enter as strangers, leave as friends.
It is you, most definitely not anyone else. The salutation. Oh dear. Poor thing. Murdered to death. Horrible hells. I better lay low. Lower than low. Under low.
お前に俺は目をつけてるぞ。
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up.
なんか食わせてくれんの？ヒョンゴールドの探している彼女について知っていることは？
Fionn. Poor lass. Works her arse off for the mumselle, but don't get much in return. Not seen her mug for a carp's age. I figure she'd gone up the road while the going was good. Killer on the loose. Cult army marching wee way. Been thinking I might scarp her too. A murder? Here? Baldrin's biscuits. Must have been Fionn. Oh, the poor lass. A right good one she was. Make sure Mamselle knows. Across the way at the caress. Yeah, God, she'll be right unsettled. I'm staying put, mind. If a killer wanted me dead, I'd already be crammed under the boards. Have a skeg at these.
こんなもんしかねえのか。まあいいや。
That should do you.
モリバー、あれなんかいる。
Gotta keep low. Murderer will...
お前こっちに来たのか。ここ開いたけどこっちに入ってきたんだな。よし、とりあえずシャレスの法要に戻って。
What's that?
なんか更新されたなんだ。
Crossing had so few lodgings. We need at least a double bed. 15 roses.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of
Jerez's caress isn't just about wetting
We
your
can bunk with
whistle.
10 other people.
Dancing, dinner, drinks.
とりあえずこの人に報告と。
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
今日の試合見つけたら彼女が殺されていた。
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
女が死んだのお前が心配しているの。少し何かもらえるといいんだけど、さて別の話だが。
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
少しは何かもらえるといいけど。
I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
他の設定オプションはないの？
Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away.
倒したと思うんだよ、
But
それ。
we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
それはラファエルだろ？よいしょ。上の費用を探す攻略。で、上の。開くとなんかありそうだな。
Right tool will do the trick.
There's a difference.
特に何もないっけか、そういえば。特に何もないっけかな。なさそうだな。ネズミチューチューがいるな。動物会話できなかったっけ？違うな。
Let me guess, you need something. Look what I can give you.
どうしようか。
Halt! Oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of rat kind.
私は横須じゃないです。
Are you not? Well, you aren't one of us. You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve.
お前にも家族が得てほしくない。必要なだけ持っていけ。
We will, and we don't need your permission.
特に会話に意味ない。
Still alive, so that's progress.
じゃあ次はパタパタ飛んでるなんだっけあれ捜査官なんだけどさ、名前はジャンボみたいなやつだね。
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria!
調子づいてんな。
Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
ローガンを殺した犯人を見つけて頼まれたお前が何もしないからよ。
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
お前が見落とした凶器を寺院の近くの見つけた。
The That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Logan killed?
おそらくこの標的リストに載っていた他の人々と同じ理由よベハルの恩利を求めてたのことね。
Really? You as well? Duvella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
発出しない証拠がある。殺人事件でベハルの真実の復活の関連を示す情報が書かれた書類がある。ベハル本社に必要。
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass.
よし、これで仮想地域に入れるようになると。
Access to the lower city.
このジャンボも
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move.
よし、とっけい。これでことは結構進んだよね。殺人件死を調べる更新。仮想地域の2箇所。エルフの歌いのガンビレット・ディーブラーと話す。よし、とっけい。なんかもう一つあったな、なんか。エーゼルの契約など。バレリアは捜査官喜んでいないが、我々の書がルリル語に指していないと認めた。目標のリストを仮想地域ガンドルタ・アビラに渡して事件を回復するよう依頼された。はいはい。じゃあ行きましょう。そしたらこっちに行って、ここにはもう用がないかな。あっちだと行き過ぎちゃうから、ちょっと待ってね。一回ね。ちょっと鼻垂れ小僧からちょっと一応話を聞いといてやろう。邪魔をするなって言われたな。邪魔をするなって言われたわ。こいつからもう回収できないか。あ、そう。邪魔をするなって言われたな。
Greetings.
ごきげんよう。そうっすか、ごきげんようか。物だけ回収して。
I'd probably break his nose.
この辺はちゃんと探索してから行きましょうか。
No trespassing. Got it?
これ出たい。もういいやし、向こう行っても意味ないそうだし。ちょっと荷重化しちゃったから、物を置かなきゃいけないね。あ、これもあるから重いんだ。 場所が必要だしな。
Hear me out. Caress is caress.
まずいや、よし。そしたら地下に行くか。地下にね、地下に。だけど、ここの地下はなんかある。何もないの。この辺は一通り行ったからこっち、この奥行くか。うん。この下なんかあんの？みんな一生懸命言ってるけど何もないでしょ。あ、これ人死んでるわけじゃねえか。ややこしいがな。なんだっけ。ああ、法要か。結構でかいんだな。シャレズの法要でかいんだな、結構。ここまで広がっとるわ。
Sensei wanders up those stairs. Leather-like. His home blooms beside the door. So the Harpers are waiting for him.
Ahoy, stranger! Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gams. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
まだ慣れてない感じなんですね、カーメン。
If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, Calm's Gams has you covered.
服屋だね。では品物見せてほしい。お兄さんと仲が悪い。
You wouldn't either if you knew him like I did. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my shop and work for family business. For him, dick.
フィガロは妹にそばにいてほしかっただけかもしれない。お父さんを亡くしたばかりで。
Maybe you should keep your nose out of where it doesn't bloody belong. Now, you want clothes or not?
よし。
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
服屋なんだよね、一応ね。まあけど別にいらないな。別に今はいらないな。
Remember.
フィガロ、あ、なあ。
A sequin adornment.
Put him up! Put him up! Wait! I wasn't really gonna fight you! I was just trying something out! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
まず自分の話ばかりないで戦え。
Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
Yes, darling.
Welcome back to Calm's Gams. We've got clothes for you. A killer. That's gods. I've no love from my brother, but that's extreme. He doesn't deserve that. Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning, and he never listens to me.
で、その兄貴はどこにいるんだよ。
Oh, put on Carmen. That would be fantastic.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully
Yeah,
will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught. Your refusal has made...
やべ、映画出てきちゃう。来たね、映画。
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
うまくいって切り抜けようとする。ペテンだな。うん。
You're free to go this time, but next.
よしよしよし。物取るときはちょっと。気をつけなきゃならんな。
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. Your refusal has made this a...
マジかよ。よし、行くぞ。ああ、来た。
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
もうだからペテンで。よしよしよし。
You've convinced them for now, but
来るんじゃないよ君ら。行儀よくしろって行儀よくしろ行儀よくしろって言われとるわ。あ、上があるじゃんここね。バルトソリオとかこっちは上なだけか。特にどっかに繋がってるわけじゃないのね。そしたらこの横に行きましょうか。
Need something? I've got the tools for any job.
ああ、この辺か。
Any job.
まあいいや。
Whatever you're working on.
Well, we're shopping for a seat.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers. Don't draw any trouble on old Enthar. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
You can turn off the charm, Entharl. She's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
隠れ家を探してはここは隠れ家には見えない。よろしくハーパー。エンサール、ハーパーが挨拶に来ることはある。エンサールは商人なので成功を見せて。
Now?
Oh, aye. Helm forbid someone might pay for my services, Jahira. Harper's nesting in your cellar tends to scare off business. So, if you mean to sling some coin around, only Jahira will complain.
じゃあヘイルが正しい仕事時だ。
She might make a Harper of you yet. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God's forbid we do any business today.
ここに降りればいいんだよね。ちょっと戦闘があるんだよね、ここね。行くか。みんな降りてきたな。はい。
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketherick.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment.
じゃあカンパ失敗した。
And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening
敵っ
here.
ていうことね。ジャヘイラの思考を下げてこうする。そうか、こいつらの中でウィーブは簡単に溶け込むんだろうか。思考を読むか。ありゃ、失敗してるじゃん。ちゃんと頼むよ。オッケーオッケー、はい。
Oh, clever cub. This is an ambush. Strike first, while they focus on me.
オッケーオッケー。ナイスナイス。奇襲奇襲。届かないか。飛行不要。そっか。切り渡りでここまでピュッていってで攻撃すればいいね。おーい、ミスってんのかーい。ミスったら意味ないやん。シバカーズだよ。こいつはどれぐらい ?56 結構高いな。何人いる？こっちに奥にもいるんじゃなかったっけ？いないか。電撃ビリビリしちゃうか、こいつに。電撃ビリビリするか、5ぐらいで。いけ！もう少しだったか。まあしょうがない。こっちに下がっとこう。
Swords meet sorcery. Don't get too close.
そしたら魔法の矢3ぐらいで倒せるんじゃない？こいつにもいるか。ジャヒールじゃない。よしよしよしよし、オッケー、ナイスー。全5ぐらいです。もう少しか。いけ！よし、ナスジャヘイラナイス。ジャヘイラこっちに。
I go hunting.
ナイス。
Doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead?
Did I get it right?
Seluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper, but yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Ballists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomon. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else?
お前まだ始まるじゃん。まず他の生き方ができるので、まずハーパーとして死ぬ。誰も彼の代わりに選択でお前もよ、ハイハーパー。彼女の言う通りをゲラルダスはもう仕事をした自分の命を優先して、待ってちゃへれ彼ではなく、お前のせいよ。ハーパーのドラマはもういい。これからでもする。ひでえな、4番。1、誰も、彼女の言う通りをゲラルダスもう仕事をした自分の命を優先して、もういいか。
This work isn't for everyone, boy, and there is no shame in that. Go home to your mother and leave the task to us.
Yes, High Harper.
Just Jaheira to you now. Go on. I have all the help I need. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen. True enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
その名を知らないバルダーズゲート市民なんていない。ミスクは昔お前と旅をしていたのね。
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
何があった？
Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
で、彼を置き去りにしたの？あそこに留まって死んで教団の情報を失うか、あるいはミスクを置き去りにして後で戦う道を選ぶしかなかった。そしてここにお前の説と自分を売ったことはない。
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
なら探しに行こ
う。As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
よしと、ちょっと待ってね。そしたらさ、なんだっけ、ハイハーパー結構更新されたよね。ミンスクを探す。そしたらね、ちょっと思ったけど、ジャヘイラさ、ジャヘイラもクラスチェンジできるのかな。ちょっと待って、ちょっと。
Time to get going.
ジャヘイラも
Always nice to
ク
be
ラスチェン
wanted.
ジできるならしたいな。
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my... As thou dost.
ドルイトじゃない方がいいんだよ。文句文句な。素手文句もまあパラディンレンジャーオームソーサラ魔法系ではないよな。バーバリアンでもないかといってバードでもないな。ファイターだとどうだ。両手武器戦闘刀武器に二刀流18にしたいな。耐久力でこう上げれないか。これ以上上げれないか。じゃあここでもいいな。文句か。文句でもいいのかな。文句にしよっかな。文句にするか。俊敏耐久力より俺は筋力かな。筋力これでいいな。筋力こっち筋力にしようかな。ちょっと待って、こっち耐久力筋力。これいいんじゃないの。これベストだってけど、文句、ドルイドに戻したいとき、レベルアップできる。全部変えなきゃいけないのか。開始も連打よろめき押し。クライム暗視。暗影門。いや、こっちにしよう。そしたら酒場流なんとか憲法とかなかったっけ。これがいいんじゃない。酒場流喧嘩サッ 18まで上げ。いいぞ。いかわしい。どんどん上がるぜ。気のポイント追加。あ、こっからか。運動選手。中層防具習熟はこれは中層防具習熟でいいんじゃない？凶暴戦士は凶暴戦士でもいいのか。で中層軽装軽装防具習熟にするかどうする？いや、中装防具習熟かな。うん。これにしよう。はい。攻撃力ひたすら。結構強いぞ。結構強いんじゃないか。うん。爆風とか。文句にしたことによって武器がちょっといらない感じかな。武器変えなきゃいけないな。そもそも着てる服が大丈夫か今。中装防具だからいっか、大丈夫だね。一応使えるっちゃ使えんのか。だけど素手の方が良かったような気がするんですけど。5から12。あれない方がいいのかな。どうなんだろう、わかんねえ。いや、あってもいいか別に。シミター持ってたんだっけ。これ持つと下がっちゃうわ。あ、違うな。これ持ってこっちは。まあいいか。なんかよくわかんないな。うん。そっか。アスタリアもやっぱレベル上げなきゃダメだ。クラス変えたから。なんか良さそうなやつないっすか。中装持てないな。武術強化つけてるから今一番いい感じするな。 まあとりあえずいいか。とりあえずこんな感じでいいな。
I've got a long road ahead.
じゃあ行くか。うん。すげえ音だったすげえ音鳴ったな。お、ちょっと待ってね。月光グレイブじゃなくていいのか。あ、下がっちゃった。こっちの方がいいのかな。攻撃ボーナスこっちの方が高いな。色が違う。あ、違うか。まあいいや、どっちでも。どっちでもいいわけじゃないけど。キスヤンキのなんかサイオニックなんとか。
Call and I answer.
My faith will guide me.
この辺はつけていいな。ちょっと荷物多いな。もういいか。
What to do?
よし、いっか。いろいろ探りながら、これもややちゃうけど。こんなもんか。よし、OK かな。いいね。別に探るものないよね。だってなんか檻に入れれる。見逃したりするからな、ああいうの。よしっと、そしたら、これ盗む判定されちゃう。
If your lot have cracked another bloody cask,
They're dead, Entharl. Doppelgangers were using them as bait.
Seems they snared more than they could skin in you. Did Geraldus survive?
Alive. But they Harper no more. He's better off out of it.
Likely you're right. I'll tuck him up tight till I can ship him back to his mother. What are you going to do?
Continue the hunt.
Aye. Silly question, I suppose. What do you need?
なんか見せて。なんかいいか、結構いい感じのあるんじゃない？念動力、違う。まあこれもいいけど高いな。高いな。素手攻撃か。なんかないかな。他に レイピア、だがショートスピアね、買っててもいいかもしれないねこれね。バーサーカーの角。買っててもいいかもね。これ買ってていいんじゃない？これ欲しいけどな。なんか売るものないかな。まあいっか、しょうがないか。
Short father bless you.
んで
Nature's servant awaits.
すげえなこれこれちょっとやだな。なんかこれはあれだな。あれなんだっけ、忘れたね、つけるべきだな。ちょっと待って、あとマントが新しいのところくるもつけたらこれ、
Let's move.
とりあえずこの辺を送っといてだな。いいかな、とりあえずね。これもいいか、ランプの。よし、オッケー、いい。とりあえずこの辺でやるべきことはやったんじゃないの？
強い装備も見た目がかっこ悪いと悩みますね。
そうだね、見た目が見た目がちょっとね、じゃあ通してもらうかな。じゃあ仮想地域行くか。多分いいよな、言ってな。じゃあ行きます。はい。
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
これが見えるが、辞任式に招待されている。
Won't be. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates. Special permission.
仮想地域じゃない、龍河砦ってとこに行かなきゃいけないみたいな。
You're good to go.
Good to go.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
ちょっとこっからはね、俺裏でやってないからね、ちょっと未知なんだよ、こっから俺も。 詳細。
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
会えてよかった。直接会って話せる。
Of course, of course. My steel watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
いいよ、ちょっと待って。
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Tell them what happened.
The house was on fire. We were rescued.
よしよし、なんかいっぱいいるね。
Says you entered the house before the fire started.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
ちょっと待って、そしたらさ、ちょっとメンツ変えるか。うん。ゴータシ、あ、因縁があるやつがさ、ちょっといるわけですがな。うん。ちょっとジャヘイラ置いていくか、このカーラックがさ、
Yes?
ゴータシなんか、ちょっとこれいくか。
There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then. You're sure? Later then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but I suspect it will find you whether you like it or not.
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always. Let's go, go, go.
で
What's the story?
物をね、間違った。物を取ってって。今着てるやつの方がいいのか。あれ、頭にかぶるやつどれだ？これか？あ、違うか。結構いいのもあるんだけどさ。手持ちじゃない方がいいでしょ、だって。こっちの方が強いな。これ持たせよっかな。じゃあ、あとこれ。うん。これよりなんかなんとなくどうなんだろう、わかんねえな。こっちの方がまあ合うっちゃ合うんだけど、いいや、これでマントはないな。マントはとりあえずいいや。で、武器を これに変えるか。明らかに強くなったな。明らかに強くなった。よしと、これでもいいんじゃないかなかなか。着ている服がもうちょっと防具はかっこいいんだけど、頭にかぶってんもんがちょっとな。よし、とりあえずこのメンツで忍び込みますか。レベル大丈夫だよね。後でガスタリオンのレベル10上げないといけないな。ネザーストーン手に入れる更新された。ちょっと待って。謁見室に入る。謁見室に行こうじゃあ。
Are they going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Well, you're...
In here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking?
怒ってる。このハンマーがいる。必要なことをしたまでよ。
Cause why would the devil ever lie to you?
待って、ラファエルに魂を取られてるじゃない。経営さえ持っていれば何の疑問も発生しない。必要なものを手に入れるには唯一の方法です。同じ状況なら同じように犠牲を払う。お前には関係ないから、敵な人はお前じゃなくて。
What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that.
継承者としてお前は過去にデビルと取引として判断に影響が出ている。お前は何をしようが何を許す前の関係でもう終わったことよ。契約書をどうしたい？
We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his God's awful house of hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once.
この頭にかぶるやつ、やっぱハルシンがかぶるべきだよな、本来。
They should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
はいはい、まず怒らないで。はい。ということで、もう一回セーブして。
Well, you're fishless. Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
You've been seeing that for ages.
No time to talk. Let's rehearse this one more time.
Oh dear.
Pretend I'm
I don't know. All we can do. This is the armory. Not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off.
取引したい。
Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
豪太司教から私の要求に応えるよう依頼があったはずよ。知られてなかった。相手が不機嫌な原因を探るか。おいおいおいおいおいおいおい、導き来い、導き来てくれ。導き来い、導き来い、導き。
Can't believe they put that mindless metal Ragresham in my armory. Steel watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate me for cleaning the bloody mace rack.
鋼のことは不安なんだ。いい武器が手元にあれば安心できる。
Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades. That's what keeps folks safe. Not those glorified golems. I don't have anything fancy, but you're welcome to take a look.
大したものあるじゃん、結構。だけど高いんだろうな。高いんだろうな。かといって欲しいものは特にないっていうね。あ、支援物資欲しいよな。
Stay sharp, stranger. In these times, all we can trust are the blades in our hands.
あざっすっていうことで。
Oh dear. I don't know.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
勘違い。勘違いされたよ。
Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized ice valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
カーラ君仲間と思ってるなぜダも同じこと言っていた。故障した動力と直し方がわかる。鋼の衛兵工場はどこにある？
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
故障してるから戻れない。ダも同じこと言ってた。故障した動力と直し方がわかる。
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
カーラ君のと思ってるよね。なぜ？
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
ゴータッシュ教について教えて。
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Oh dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
The flaming fists don't stand for trouble. So stay out of it, yeah?
起こさないは問題なんて。通路使う。上は何やんの？
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure sounds like a coronation.
これ何もなさそうか。通路を通るってとこがあるけど、ちょっと待って。あ、通路を通ってくと。ちょっと一回外くるくる回るわ。ここに、はい、通路行くよりちょっと。この辺のなんかいろいろ。あ、なんか揺れてる揺れてる。また揺れてるぞ。
Without all three stones to control it, it
will soon start acting on its own will.
Cult army on the march. Kill.
あ、デビルがいる、デビルが。ちょっと待って、そしたら目使えるか、ごめん。そしたらただここ戦闘はないと思うから、ちょっと待ってね。あのデビルちゃんがいるな。ウィル連れてこう。ウィル連れてきたいから、ちょっと待ってね。シャドウハット置いてくか。
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our... Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad if you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
行くぞー。
The Harpers have been compromised. Jahira's support has been invaluable. We should return it in kind. That's the spirit.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
よしと、OK。だけどこのデビルはね、なんか後に話しかけた方がいい。
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler, and I didn't even have to
引っかかっちゃった。
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
大丈夫だね。
Hush. Pay.
いろいろ話しかけたり。ちょっと暗闇のとこ開けていきたいね。料理人とかいるわ。いろいろ探索しつつだな。
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what you...
どういう、まあ、とりあえずここなんだろうね、一見室は。あの通路って何だったんだろうね。
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
誰やな。ちょっと待ってね。じゃあちょっと戻ってあの通路とやらに行ってみるか。ここにも部屋があるぞ。なんだこれ。辺も開けてちゃんと探索していこうか。
What are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
こ ノームの心を探るか。大丈夫か。
Gods, I hope they haven't put up the prices again. That ferry's my last chance out of here. But she's got to have something that'll cover the rest of my fare.
ちょっと待って、ここセーブするわ。一応。好きにしろ、報告しておくよ。お前が盗品の船代を調査してると。
How do you know about that? Did those crooks down the dock send you? I told them I'll get the money in time. Not my fault they're charging triple. Take your money, my ass.
泥棒は泥棒、動機なんて関係ない。お前脱走兵なのね。彼らの言う通りだけど、旅にするに今は危険すぎる。何をそんなに怖がってる。お前脱走兵なのね。
No! I mean, I'm just... I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
私に言わせればお前は有能ね。しっかりしろ。兵士なら兵士らしくしろ。もういい。どうも泥棒がいるぞ。これだけあれば帰れるか。盗品を全部カラスに逃がしてやろう。
I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
もう帰ればええやん。
You shouldn't be in here.
みんな寝てるな。
You want a bed for the night? Find an inn.
Piss.
盗んでもバレないんじゃないか。
A couple turns should do it.
This guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own cell.
金で解決か。いやー、攻撃するか。ちょっとバレちゃったな。そしたら意識こうして殴るか。いけいけ、殴れ殴れ。
Where are the others? I'm calling for backup.
厄介だな。呼ばれると厄介だな。仲間呼ばれると厄介だな。かといって手加減できないな。
Where do I go from here?
これで
May the gods take you first.
On the victor's path. Watch and learn.
ちょっと待って、ちょっとやり直すか。ごめん、やり直すわ。ごめん。戦闘したくないからここ行く。厄介ごと巻き込まれたくないな。ちょっとな、今のな。
gods. I hope that ferry's my last chance out of here. How do you... I told them I'll get the money in time. Not my fault they're
彼らの
charging
通りだ、
triple.
旅するに
Take your money, my ass.
彼らの通り旅するに今危険すぎる。
Not by boat. It's the... My wife said we have to stand and fight and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
盗品を渡せば殺さずに逃がしてやろう。威圧するか。威圧してみるか。結構高え。OK。
All right. It's all hidden up on the roof. I just wanted to be safe. I'm not a coward. I'm not.
みんなちょっと反対してたな。まあしょうがない、いいや。ここ出てって。
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
こっちのなんか通路みたいになったよね。
Glazed that pizza.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the
牢獄。
Come on, open up.
あ、高え。なんか意味あんのかな。
Even the venerable harpers are compromised by the absolutes.
ちょっとお姉さんだ、お姉さん。
On your way. May Lord Gortash provide.
お姉さんじゃない、お兄さんだった。
Never saw it coming. Loyal to the city till the end, I figured.
Stay on my good side, yeah?
いや、妙な真似はしませんよ。
Huh?
I'm not paid to chat.
キムチは話せない。なんかあんの、いろいろと。あ、いた。そういうことか。なるほどな。捕まってるんだ。捕まってるよ。ちょっと待って。そしたらさ、この人を助けよう。ごたし教に謁見してから助けに来るか、もう一回。うん。ちょっと待って、一回セーブしとこうと。なんか殺されたりしないよな。ちょっと待って、一回回って勝手に開けると怒られるかな。あれが、この人いなくなったタイミングで開けるか。 特に何もねえのか。わわわわわわわ。出れなくなった出れなくなったよ。これ何もねえのか、まさか。捕まってたね。例の人が捕まってたら、ちょっと待って。とりあえず一回出て、ここに囚われてるの分かったな。
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
It won't happen, I swear.
Well, your officialness, we
It's the R.
ちょっとゴータッシュに会いに行くか。
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the.
Raven Guard is
expecting
charlotte,
you.
like every last.
Please make.
さあ、謁見しに参りましたぜ。なんかいろんな人いるな。
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
気をつけてカーラ、ここでゴータッシュを攻撃すれば鋼の衛兵に破壊される。都市を救いにゴータッシュに生かしておくべきかもしれない。尋問の機会ができるまで攻撃は控えよう。医療でゴータッシュ攻撃されるエイブンガードも死ぬ。気をつけてカーラ。結構高いな。説得習熟プラス6あるからまあいいんだけど。よし、OK。
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
お、どんな理解を提案してお前のようなものと交渉する気はない。なぜ王冠が機能しなくなる。お前を倒すこの町のトラまだ争わない方がいいよね。なぜ王冠が機能しなくなる。
It's not. but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
どんな理解を提案している？
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
彼女を怖いと思わない。何が言いたい？私の血が欲しければまず私を見つけ出すことだ。彼女と組めるかもしれない。彼女を怖いと思わない。
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters. But she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
町に危害を加える気はないと信じてほしいの。お前の提案は？
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
今は協力してるって感じね。協力するふり。
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
同盟相手としては誰も信用できない。お前もオーリンもケセリックも。オーリンを倒して我々はどう結ぶ力を考えておく約束ができない。名役もお前もくたばれ。同盟相手としては誰も信用できない。お前もオーリンもケーセリックも。オーリンを倒して我々は同盟を結ぶ力を。どうすればいいかな。ちょっと待ってね。一回セーブする。ちょっとセーブしとこう。ちょっと1番。
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
しょうがない。オーリンを私は考えておきます。カンパ。個人ブリア関する彼を信じていいのだろうか。カンパできるか？いけ！足りないな。ちょっと足りない。ごめん。やり直せ。ちょっとカンパしたいな。やっぱああいう時になんかそういう系のやついた方がいいんだよね。
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
So Ketherick was ready. I can't say they knew this was their ambition. In short, you can trust me.
ここ判断力な、頼むよ。いや、行ったか？行ったね。
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
オーリオンたちは我々同盟を誓おう。
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
そんなに簡単に姿を変えれるのはどうやってオーリンを探せばいい？お前、オーリン、ケセリク、ブレイン、どんな計画だった？鋼変なオーリンに対してできるはずだ。なぜ私が必要？そんな感じのどうやってオーリンを探せばいい？
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
お前、オーリン、ブレイン、どんな計画だった？
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketherick Thorpe. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
一体どうやって冠のように強力な異物を見つけたの？
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
そうやって先制政治を始めるのか。賢いわね。
More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
そこまでお前を倒す、いきなりか。この機会は見逃せない。
Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash,
めっちゃ反対されたけどしょうがねえか。
swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same? by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer.
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
何も言わない。何も言わない。
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose.
The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham.
You don't really intend to be his ally, do you?
今すぐ敵を作るのさ避けるの大変だったのだ。組む気がなくなったそいつよ。2番だね。
Gortash is your enemy, either way. This pact may delay the inevitable betrayal, but not by much.
そうかもしれない。しかし奴はケセリクとオーリンと契約を結んで破っていないようだ。そうかもしかし奴はケセリクとオーリンと契約を結んで破っていないようだ。様子を見たい。
I can't tell if you're very wise or very foolish. Time will tell, I guess. I'll play along for now, but I'm not letting him slip out of reach. He's going to pay for what he did to me, one way or another.
ランドルフ・ビアマス教だってなんだろう。めっちゃ鼓舞されてるみんな。
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
派手な服着てんなぜ。
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Archduke Gortash.
An Archduke! Fuck!
Ravengard has not once failed this.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable I can't think of a better...
見えなくなった。
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
アブソリュートはこの美しい街に新しい意義を分け、アブソリュートのバルダーズゲートもらつ暴虐がそう呼ぶの。
Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods, what has he done?
Ah, イリシッド使えん。フロリックに何をした？
I stilled her tongue. That's the end of the matter.
あんまり使うとな。いや、下にいたんだよ、フロリック。うん。
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready? Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Torill's first and only grand city.
どうしよう。使うかな。やるか。マジ1出んのか。出なくていいから1。
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
こっちに来て。あんまりさ、近くでやっておい、ウィル反応しね。ウィル反応しないんだけど、なんだ。なんかバクったんだけどバクった。ちょっと待って。おい、バクったぞ。動かねえああ、絶対大丈夫だ。
Lovely day this, for now.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
皇帝はとてつもない力を訳する。その道を選ぶつもりがあるなら。違う。オッケーオッケー。君が喋りたいこと分かった。じゃあ行くぞ。なんか反応しなくなったぞ、主人公のあれに、会話に。
I applaud your taste.
Work
my magic.
反応しないぞ、ほんと。
A hero at heart.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
奴らどこへ連れてった？
To the slaughter, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
いや、なんか主人公反応しないんだよ。なぜだ？
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
お前たちが関係する何話を聞く価値がある。
Mizora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
じゃあ野営地に行きたいんだけど反応しないんですよな。いや反応しねえ反応しないぞ。なんか反応してくれないんだよ。ちょっと一回セーブしてロードし直すか。ちょっとロードし直すか。そしてごめん、ちょっとロードし直すね。反応しないんだけど俺自身が反応してくれないから仲間に会話頼りざるを得ないっていうなんか状況に陥ってんだけど。ちょっとその
Never a dull moment.
ああ、治った治った。よかった。ちょっとミゾーラのイベント進めちゃっていいのかな。もういいや、寝ろってことなのかな。とりあえず寝るか、一回じゃ。チョコレートみたいになってくるな。
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit
in Beator.
Holy hells.
何を企んでる？
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
何を持ちかけ
A
てる？
life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
1か2を選べってこ
Bloody
とは？
Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
ウィルが契約を破ったら彼の力はどうなる？
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
血を死なせ都市が解放され彼の後を継ぐのよ。契約を破りウィルお前に自由を転生しかけない。都市の再建に彼が必要よ。
You damned wretch. Do it then. Claim my soul for Zariel. Keep my father safe.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Seems you've got a new mission, pup. Go save your father. He's locked in a very nasty place. Gortash's secret command center and prison. Lucky for you, I know the way in. I'll mark your map. After all, a deal's a deal. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
よしと、そしたらウィルと話した方がいいんだね。うん。
Twice Mazoras held my feet to the fire, and twice was I burnt. But my father will live. We will return the Grand Duke to his people. And forever a devil's leash will choke me.
お前は正しいことを無視無欲なことをした。大した犠牲ながらもう契約も進んでいたでしょう。私は希望を捨てない別の決めを見つけるかもしれない。元気を出せウィルが死んだあときっとザリエルの軍でいいひでえな4番。
Sometimes fate closes a door for good, The bolt is fastened, the key is destroyed, and the wish is forever locked away. The hells will take my soul. I'll make my peace with it. I have once already, after all. Besides, there's no time to wallow in self-pity. More than anything, I'm elated that there's hope yet for my father. We should hurry to this mystery prison and retrieve my father before Mazora tries pulling more tricks.
それなら以降、校舎が救出すべきよ。
This prison's in the lower city. Let's move.
Why the stunned face? You look like you've seen a devil.
お前はウィリーに不可能な決断を迫ったでしょう。
The pup dug his own hole, darling. I merely supplied the claws. I've always been the giving type, after all. To wit, go to Gortash's secret prison, and I'll help you spring Will's daddy free. Of course, you could always leave him to rot, but that would make Will's sacrifice worthless, and I know you wouldn't want that.
契約が永遠に締結されたわけでウィルをどうする気？お前はカーラックを見逃した。彼女の国が欲しかったんじゃないの？どうしたの？口をついてしてくれる。
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. As well you know. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
残るなら見返りやろう。まあいいか、とりあえず立ち去るわ。そしたら休んで、あの彼女を解放したいよな。フロリックだっけか。そしたらメンツ変えよう。とりあえずカーラックは置いてっていいや。
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel.
Sounds boring. Oh, fine.
でこうなるとな。
It can't have been easy for Will to resign himself to the pack. All right, some.
君もまず置いてくわ。
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands and just when.
The devil Mizora's made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can. It is done.
よし。そしたらちょっとセーブして。 じゃあ行くわ。うん。
Have you seen the tieflings at the south gate? Eldril's exiles. Cast out by their own
そしたら一回ここ出て、
liberated them from one hell only to
こっちじゃないな。ここじゃない、ここじゃない。ここじゃないわね。殺されちゃったりしてるかな。あ、生きてる生きてる生きてるね。ちょっとだけど彼女が邪魔だな。なんか巻物あったよね。どれか。あれ、睡眠の巻物どれだ。飛行の巻物。あ、これだこれだ。どういった。バレない今のうちかな。
Can't keep me out.
'You might as well lock the cell. You're too late. It's over. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk. Empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy. Conspiracy. Sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. You might have unlocked my cell, but there's no escape from this place.
お前は脱毛するバルダーズゲートのレイブンガードにはお前が必要だ。
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Alder's words. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Lead me from my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Well done. Lead the way.
じゃあそれで、ああ来たか、動いちゃったか。やっぱりそうだよね。じゃあ君はぶちのめしてやるよ。
You bow or you
おっとっと焼けるのかい君。
On the move.
A rough tempest I will raise.
って言ってもこっちにいらっしゃるもんね、3人とも。
Good move, maybe.
これレイブンガードか。君は中にいていいんじゃないか。
Blood comes easy these days. At the ready.
こんな感じか。よしよし、いいぞ。
This is your end. Make way.
Unleash me.
あ、こっちだ、こっち。んで、電撃ビリビリちゃん。ナイスですな。なんか食らったし。
Sometimes the only way out is through.
あ、炎か。
Time to press ahead.
俺も電撃ビリビリちゃんしようかな、そしたら。あー、範囲に入ってないか。ダメだ。範囲に入ってないか。暗視かけた方がいいんじゃないか。暗視をかけた方がいいんじゃないのか。ちょっと待ってね。あれ、暗視ない、暗視。あれ、ゲイルか。
Seek and you shall find me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I don't care how
Are they going to arrest us?
One more time.
What if they throw us in
Pretend
jail?
I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
よし、OK か。仲間を集める。フルリコンを出す。よしよし。大公社を救出。よし、そしたら仮想地域に乗り込んだところで今日の配信を終わりにしますか。どんな感じ？何？あ、ちょっと待って、あらかじめ。ちょっとね。
Better than nothing. I'm listening. Are you sure that's the best call? Confirmed.
ジャヘイラに変更しとくわ。ジャヘイラちょっと結構重要な気がするんだよ。
That preening will is a good. A man might twist himself into something else just to escape that call. As you wish.
よしと。こっちじゃねえか。こっちでいいんだよね。こっちでいいんだね。はい。喋ってねえじゃねえかよ。無言で話しかけてやん。この辺の地域はどうなっとるんでしょうか。特に何もないな。仮想地域へ。仮想地域行けないぞ。仮想地域、はい。はい。いや、さっき龍眼砦って言えばな、あそこ。あそこから本当未知だな。裏でやってる違うデータまだは本当龍眼砦まで行ってなかったからな、普通に。滝渡り上層ぐらいしかあって。滝渡りって言い方だってのがあれだけど。物語も結構面白くなってきていや、ただでさえ面白かったけど、どんどん結構いろいろなことがあって、奥が深いからさ、なかなか一回理解するの難しいところではあるけれども、なんか面白くやられてるわ。よし、はい。てなわけで仮想地域までやってきたんで、続きはまた明日配信予定なので、ちょうどここから始めていこうと思います。ということで、長くなりましたけども、バルダーズゲート3の今日の配信は終わりにしたいと思います。攻略目指してやっていきますので、ぜひ配信した際は見に来てくれたら嬉しいです。気軽にコメント、雑談等も大歓迎です。よければチャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いいたします。ということで今日の配信終わりにします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。またの配信でお会いしましょう。失礼します。おやすみなさい。
Problem, citizen? Forget I said anything. All right.